In a quiet hill station, far from the chaos of the city, there stood an abandoned mansion. Locals called it the Silent House. It wasn't haunted, it wasn't cursed, but what gave it its name was the Watchman. He had worked there for 30 years, every single day. Same khaki uniform, same expressionless face, and not once had he spoken a word. People tried. Tourists, delivery boys, even police. But he'd only nod or shake his head. No voice, no story, just silence. But here's where the story truly begins. One winter, a young man named Rohan visited the hills, heartbroken and shattered. His startup had failed, his girlfriend had left him, and depression was winning. He stayed at a lodge near the mansion. One evening, with nowhere to go and a storm brewing, Rohan walked toward the abandoned property and saw the Watchman. Same old man, same silence. Something about the stillness made Rohan speak. "I want to die," he whispered. The old man said nothing. "I gave everything I had. My dreams, my energy, my love, and life still broke me." Still, silence. But just before Rohan could walk away, the old man slowly reached into his coat and handed him an envelope. Rohan opened it. Inside was a newspaper clipping, yellowed with age. The headline read, "IIT topper loses parents in accident, refuses to speak ever again." The photo was of the Watchman. Rohan stood frozen. The man who hadn't spoken in 30 years had once been a genius, a star, until one moment destroyed everything. And yet, he chose to live, not in bitterness, but in silent duty. He never begged, never gave up. He just served. The next day, Rohan packed his bags and returned home. Something had changed in him. He rebuilt his life, relearned his strengths. He became a successful entrepreneur and mental health advocate. Years later, he returned to the hill station. The mansion was gone. The Watchman, nowhere. But in the same spot, Rohan found a stone plaque. You don't need to speak to inspire. Sometimes, surviving silently is the loudest motivation of all. Morale. There are people who've lost more than you, and yet they still stand. Not everyone who inspires speaks. Some just endure and become legends in silence.
Before we wrap up, if you found value in this message, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who might need a little motivation. And of course, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on more uplifting content.